Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Left Undone Incomplete Investigations. I'm Kathryn, and it has been a long week, so I can see it already. I already look like I need to go back to bed. Welcome to our live every Saturday morning, excuse me, at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. We go live. And I am actually in a different location. I road trip to California this week. So it's kind of been a crazy week. I don't have my setup. I don't have my anything. So, but I have my computer and I have you guys. So welcome. And if you're new, please say hello to good morning to us. Tell us if you're somewhere really super cool, like, I don't know, South Africa, New Zealand, Europe, somewhere like that. Tell us where you're at. And welcome. Hi, Lori, Hannah. Thank you guys. So still waiting on the baby. It has not shown up yet. I drove down I left Oregon on Tuesday. I spent the night about 4 hours away from landing here, and then drove the rest of the way on Wednesday. I worked all day yesterday and Thursday. So I haven't had a lot of time. Hey, Ron. Hey, everybody. Haven't had a whole freaking lot of time to even know if anything new is going on in the case. So you guys, it's kind of up to you this morning to give me some of the scoop if there is one. And nowhere exciting now, Walker. You're home in Mississippi. Nowhere exciting. So if you're new here, you guys, basically this is an interactive chat with my subscribers and members. Hello. Hey, Jess, thanks. And we just sort of talk about the case and things, what we think's going on, or what we know is going on. And sometimes people drop bombs in the chat. They know something that we've never heard before. Yeah, Cheryl, I can work from here. It's so nice. I can work anywhere. So I keep thinking, why am I not somewhere really super cool? But again, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so super cool doesn't really get you much these days when you have to be isolated. And then just like Jessica's throwing this out there, if you are interested in becoming a member, please check the join button. Perks of becoming a member include members only live, use of members only emojis, plus many more perks. Exactly. Thank you. Well, that's kind of exciting, Amanda. Kingston, Ontario, Canada. It's not the US, so that, anybody, I'm always think it's pretty cool when people from outside the US pop in and follow the channel. Here we go. Saw from Cop Cam. Hi, Marilyn. Draper, that Zulema was supposed to go interview with the DA about the cakes in Rexford. I did watch that last night, you guys. I saw that Tyson dropped in his body cam from the police interaction with him at Zulema's house. And what I thought was interesting, because at first I was like, I'm not seeing anything. It was kind of just like him and the cops, and then him chit-chatting with the cop that he knew from where they used to work at Motorola or something like that. And then they do show the cop goes to the door, and she does speak with Zulema, whatever. And Zulema has all kinds of weird stories. Like she says, oh, he called me and I hung up on him, but I didn't hang up on him. And then she said something like, I can't talk about the case because I'm supposed to interview with the DA or with the detectives in Rexburg. And so interesting. So Zulema is definitely, it sounds like she's been interviewed, and they all have watched her and looked at her about the case in Rexburg. So I guess we'll know. I was like, what? But I'm sorry, Tyson Draper is brave. I would not go out in front of these people's houses. And then do you believe, if you guys saw it, do you believe he said, I'm in a rocking chair, so I better sit still because I'm been rocking the whole time. I'm in the baby's nursery. Do you believe that he was actually out there calling her a murderer? Do you think that's true? Because she said that he was outside there calling her a murderer. I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe that. Has anyone Googled Tyson? I did, and he used to be a teacher and also a principal in an alternative school. Yeah, I know he did say that he's a school teacher. He said it on the camera. I am in my grandma rocker. Well, for right now it's a grandma rocker, right? Good evening from Norway. Hi, Kristen. Absolutely not. About him standing out there calling her a murderer. Right. I don't believe it either. I don't believe it either. He seems like he's very respectful when he goes to these places. And right, Mary Lou, he might say, hey, did you murder Alex? Right? But he's not going to be like, Zulima's a murderer. I mean, okay, talk about not being able to stand out in front of somebody's house. Like, come on. Yeah, me neither. And then Jessica does want to tell you can join us on Discord. There is a Discord. I haven't been there in a while. I haven't been anywhere all week. I don't even know. I mean, as far as like social media goes, I wasn't even able to do our happy hour last night. So I postponed it to next week for the members happy hour. Yeah, I don't believe it either. And there you go. Jessica's doing a fabulous job at moderating and telling you guys where the links are for stuff. So appreciate that, Jessica. Thank you so much. Let's see. It doesn't sound like him. It sounds like he's pretty, I don't know, respectful. I've watched him go, and right. Okay, everybody here is pretty much in agreement that Tyson wasn't going to do that kind of stuff. He's more of a respectful person, although he's bold and he goes to these places, but he's definitely respectful. I don't think he'd be aggressive at all either. No, I don't. So you might hear traffic because I have the window open here and the fan on. It's warm today and sunny because it's always sunny here, but you might hear cars going by or something. Although I know I've seen Linda when she's on and she says somebody has a muffler problem in her neighborhood, so you're always hearing that on her channel. Yeah, he is. He's like a chill surfer dude. I agree. Smash the like button for sure. Yeah, Chad's thing's on the 21st. Hi, Kathy. It's supposed to be 109 up there today. Oh my gosh. Wow. Chickens are gonna cook. At my house. You like the wall, Marilyn? Yeah, she did that to match the room. It's cute. That's like the color scheme of the baby's room. Just the one big and then the little pictures and stuff. She's really good with that decorating stuff. So it's cute. And she's got like little stuff all ready for baby to show up right here. And this little bucket of stuff. So all we need is a baby. Let's see. Thoughts on the newsletter from LDS. What do you guys all think about that? Some people think it's this chair kind of sinks down though. Some people think it's nothing to do with them. I saw that Robert Wood had said that he doesn't feel like it would affect his case at all. And my allergies are bad today, though. I can feel in the air. My eyes are so watery and burny. Yeah. So Viking American says their letter is a big fat CYA. I feel like it's a little intimidating. I mean, it seems kind of out of the timing, I guess, seems like, this is a big, huge, world-known case. Not just, they said, oh, there's 6,000 or 6 billion or whatever, 6 million LDS members. It doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with them. But the timing and the fact that this is a huge, huge, huge case. And Mormonism, LDS, has been brought up in this case more than a couple times. And so I just think, yeah, I think it's more than a coincidence that they wrote that letter at that time. The timing makes it look like it has something to do with it. Yeah. Connie says, isn't that pretty standard for most religions, similar to relationship with priest and Catholic Church? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I would think most churches would like you to consult with them if you have any kind of struggle about something legally or whatever, to actually just kind of get yourself on straight. I mean, that's part of what they do in a church, is counsel people. So, yeah, I heard there's a big one that I just missed on my way down, that grew really, really fast. And I think I just passed it before it all started. But there was, on the way down on the 5, there was a lot of burned up areas once I hit California. I mean, just miles of burned trees, side of the freeway burned. So I've definitely got some fires that have been going on for a while, but apparently now there's more. Let's see. Amanda Metcalf, that's interesting. I have no idea how tough they are and stuff like this, but we're interesting to see what happens. Yeah. And then Mark Means' letter, I have not read it. What did he have to say, guys? Tell me. Anybody want to tell me what he has to say? Melanie Gibbs said she wasn't represented and she was not given immunity for Mr. Wood. She didn't lie to Rexburg police. She lied to Arizona police. Thank you, Ron, for clarifying that. Yeah, that's true. She did lie to the Arizona police who came to her door or called her. They were doing Rexburg police a favor, right? Mark Means overreacted to this. So is his letter all blabbity blab 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 like he usually things he usually does? The letter was too broad, not just directed to people who had confidential information from pastor church goer relationship. Yeah. Julie, what? Wait, what? I wrote PEISLLL, Julie. I messed what out of my sorry. Scott, oh, he did. He chimed. So I gotta go watch some YouTube videos, I guess, today to catch up. I hate being behind. Hi, Charlie girl. Hello. Hey, everyone. Charlie girl is one of my top tier members here. In fact, I should put my little, I don't know, let's see, my shout outs here there. And I have to update them, you guys. I don't, if you dropped off or if you're still on there. Let's see, what else? Did Scott Reich, okay, Amanda says, definitely Scott Reich video. It's a good one. Okay, and that was up within the last couple days, I'm assuming. Sensible Crime says, I didn't know Means was Mormon, cited why leadership was wrong. Mormons are supposed to conform with government laws. All right. Profiling evil. Okay. I didn't know what she was talking about. Yeah, they've been on a lot. I haven't been able to follow them very well. Like I said, the last week has been crazy, ridiculous, busy. And I've been kind of out of the loop. And, you know, and then there's my work day job. I think 90% of Rexburg is Mormon at Sensible Crime. So Rexburg is a big, huge Mormon town, LDS town, I'm assuming, right? Nope, no baby yet. Still pregnant. Should be any day. She's changed her cervix every week. She's very, like, walking around 4 centimeters dilated. So we just need contractions to get consistent. So we'll see. You guys will know. I'll let you know when we have this baby. My grandson is so funny. He's 3. I'm surprised he's not trying to bust in here right now. I think they're keeping him out. And Linda says that letter was written to all leaders, but it's really directed to LDS followers. And DZ, oh, hey, I made it. Why the Mormon president issued 2 proclamations is a bit telling, especially since the second was after Means' response. Oh, I missed that one. See, I'm so behind. You cannot take a day off with this case. Like, you can't take a day off from paying attention. I am in California. Yeah. I drove down. Hi, Melissa. You know what? It's fine. No worries. You can always go back and catch up, too. Did anyone find out if Melanie P had her baby? Anyone? I heard a rumor she did. Jessica says her sister had a doctor appointment in the morning of the 12th. No dilation. Water broke at 2 p.m. At 4 p.m. Baby at 4 p.m. was fast. Yeah. This one's going to go fast. She went really fast with her first. So this baby, I'm like, oh, and the best news, you guys. Remember, I was whining and complaining about not being able to be at the delivery. Hi, April. Thank you. So my friend who works on the unit, because she's delivering where I used to work. I worked on that unit for 11 years. And I know everybody that's still there because I started there in 2002. And so I have tons of really good friends that are like my best friends still that work there. And I'm like, I want to come, sneak me in, please, please. And my daughter wants me there. So she can probably yell at me instead of her husband. But anyways, I got a phone call yesterday and a confirmation effective immediately as of yesterday. They are allowed to have an extra support person, not just their partner. So if they says doulas are allowed, but doulas can be your mom, your sister, whoever, just a support person. So I get to go. I get to be there when the baby's born. So if I do completely fall off for a while, we're at the hospital. Because I got to go there and actually be the support person. But it's awesome. Obviously you want your mom there if she's a labor and delivery nurse. I'm a labor and delivery nurse. That's my background. My dog's here with me too, by the way. So you can hear her. She's not usually barking, but. So, yeah. So, oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Oh, you're simply the best. Thank you so much, Sarah. Sarah from Oregon. Thank you. And so I'm assuming that Melanie P is either ready to deliver or has delivered. I was here when the first one was born. I was there. I was in the hospital. I was at the bedside. I picked her nurse. One of my friends was her nurse, and it was awesome. And he came really fast. So, and that was baby number 1. Well, her water broke and she wasn't in labor. But once we got her in bed in the hospital, they turned on literally a million of Pitocin, and she went from 4 centimeters to 10 centimeters in less than an hour. So this time, this is baby number 2. This baby was breech until last week, and it decided to behave and turn. So it should be super exciting and really fast, luckily. And hopefully I don't have a fever because they won't let me in. They make sure they screen people for COVID coming into the hospital. But I get to go. I get to be there. Hello, Sally. She's very pregnant. And thank you, Melissa. Addie's asking, Jess, do we know if the judge is LDS? Not yet. Still waiting, Sally. Still waiting. My daughter didn't want me, but I went anyway and stayed in the lobby. As soon as she delivered, I left all her kids after I was watching the other kids. Yeah, I was going to have to be the babysitter, but now I get to be the grandma that gets to go because her mother-in-law will be the babysitter. but it's what I do. When she goes to testing, she sends me a picture of the strip, the fetal tracing, and I tell her what's going on with the kid. Because that is my expertise, is labor and delivery. Let's see. And Audrey says, yes, he is an LDS judge. Can you hear all the people out there? That's my grandson out there. No, I did not see that, Melissa. A little boy got shot. I didn't see that. From who?
Oh, we saw the horse there in the B-29
Yeah. Any updates on Melanie P's custody battle? Anyone know? I know there was a new document. I think it was about a family evaluation. I saw that because it was a response into asking for the I'm going to drive you crazy with this rocking. I cannot sit still when I'm in a rocking chair. I feel like I have to rock. It was in response to them wanting Melanie to have a psych eval. In response to that, it was like a full family evaluation or something like that. Did you guys hear that? You think all the jurors will be LDS too? 5 years old and some grown man walked up and shot him for no reason. Claiming mental health. Oh, that's horrible. Who would do that? Hi, Katrina. Nice to catch your lifetime. Difference in work. So happy you made it before baby arrives. Exciting times. Yeah, I'm super excited too. Very exciting. I'm so excited. And it's, to me, how many deliveries have I been in? But when it's your own grandchild, it's super exciting. That's awful. The suspect was in the late 20s. I didn't hear anything on the psych eval too. I don't know if any of that would have been released. Probably not. I'm assuming probably not going to be released to public. It's HIPAA. I mean, if they find out she has any kind of mental health issues or personality disorder, or same kind of thing but different. I think he was riding his bike outside. That's awful. Where was this? Where what city? I wonder if Melanie P's husband will turn on her after baby is born and leave with the baby. If he didn't get totally fooled by these people, I think he would. Oh, she didn't, April. Thank you. April says she didn't show for the psych eval. Well, that's not good. That's bad. How can you not show for that? What does your coffee mug say? It says, "Not my circus, not my monkeys." I think it's a Polish saying. And the reason why I got it was because sometimes I tend to butt my nose in where it doesn't belong. And I have to remind myself, not my circus, not my monkeys. I told this story a long time ago. When I was a flight attendant, I made a whole plane get delayed like 2 hours because I wasn't even working, but I pointed out the ashtray was gone from the bathroom, and I pointed it out to one of the flight attendants who hadn't seen it on their pre-flight check. Wound up getting the flight delayed for 2 hours trying to get a new ashtray. And I was like, and my friend that was sitting by, the other flight attendant, on her screen, on her phone screen, that's her phone screen thing, that this saying, "Not my circus, not my monkeys." She's like, "You need this too." I'm like, okay. So I got one for my office, and I got a coffee mug that says it. You're waiting on your Left Undone shirt? Did they ship it yet? Teespring, have you checked with Teespring to see what's going on with that? April says she's in contempt of court, then they scheduled the family eval. Okay, that's what happened, April. Thank you for clarifying that. Because I did see that. I didn't know what happened in between, though. So, That's awful about that little boy, though. I mean, you should feel safe when you're outside playing in front of your house, you know? Here in Canada, if you have anything to do with murder, you're going down for murder. That's good. That's great. That's the way it should be. Right. He can't turn now, and he can't really take the baby. Like you can't really just take the baby and go. So, Their whole family skips out on their psych evals, then, well, here we are. Yeah. Right? Right. Yeah, he did. He wore that wire. That's why I've had this weird, like, hope that maybe all along he has still helping them, you know? But he's staying there because he has a pregnant wife and that's his baby. And yes, he does. Thank you, Eleni, for the super sticker $5 donation. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Katie says, I came in late. What are we talking about? A lot of stuff. We're talking about the Daybell case. We're talking about Ian. We're talking about Melanie P. and her baby being born, that she didn't go to her psych eval. And we're talking about the poor little boy that got shot by the guy, 5-year-old. Katrina, is it his baby though, or Chad daddy? Oh my gosh, you know what? Could you imagine if they do a DNA test and that's what comes out? Would that be insane or what? Viking says, I wonder if there are other thugs in the cult that secretly support Lori and Chad and have threatened those who help the police. Good questions. Okay. Marilyn, Kay just verified. No, Melanie P has not delivered. She is on the road, checking on it for me. Perfect. Thank you, Marilyn. So I knew she was neck and neck with my daughter. So good to know, Marilyn. Thank you. Addie, how many subscribers do I have? Do I know? 8,400 and something, I think is what it's at. Last I checked. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you think they will even request DNA or think about it even? I don't. Do you? I think, first of all, if there's any chance, Melanie Pulowski is going to be like, no. And Ian wouldn't believe it. I don't think. Marilyn checked 8,480. Thank you. Look how many viewers you attracted today. Well, you know, I'm glad people are interested in the case and coming in here to listen to us. But yeah, I don't think they would either, April. I think they're going to be like, why would we do that? It's our baby. All you conspiracy theory people out there, like the rumor and speculation, all these crazy things that people speculate on. I could just hear Melanie P in my head, you know. You got a shout out last night on It's a Crime. Viewers were saying you were on to something. LOL. Oh gosh, I'm going to really work on that today. I have nothing to do except for wait for this baby to be born. And I've got some more stuff that I'm like, whoa, with that whole Satanism thing. So I have got to. It's just been life, man. Life has gotten in the way this past couple weeks. So I'm glad that someone is anxiously waiting for this more information, because I got some people that have looked into some things and it's really interesting. I just got to get it done. I don't have my studio set up. I don't have my equipment, but no matter what, I'm going to get it done. even if you don't see my face in it, I'm going to put it out there. Might just be easier that way, you know? So I don't know, that just to put it out there in the old way where you can see the info. Yeah, life does. It has a way of getting in the way. Oh, Kathy says, pretty sure if your daughter gets her push present, she'll have the baby now. Maybe home delivery. So my daughter, I just ordered a Peloton treadmill because I have the Peloton bike, but I don't like it. I hate to admit it. I like it, but it's really hard. And I have her, she likes spin classes too. But so I brought her down my Peloton bike and I gave it to her. And Kathy, I helped my son-in-law get it out of the car, and I didn't have my phone to take a picture. And so anyways, she got it. She said, well, Mom, you can give it to me as a push present. I'm like, push present number? Okay, first of all, we know you live in Southern California for whatever push present. But anyway, so she's got a push present. She's got her Peloton bike now. And that's her push present. And we got it out of the car. So that's what Kathy's talking about. Kathy helped me get it in the car. Wasn't easy. Thank you again, Kathy. So yes, I told her what you said, Kathy, too, that we pushed your push present into the car. Let's see. There's a big, huge thing flying by. Okay, Atlantic. Do they test babies' blood when they're born in the U.S.? Every Canadian born has blood taken. Used to be from the Hill. Yeah, they do. They do PKU tests. They do a lot of tests on the babies, but it's not DNA. But they do take the baby's blood. Sometimes if baby starts getting jittery or anything like that, we do it for blood sugar. Check the blood sugar. And if the mom's a diabetic, we definitely do a heel stick. But they all do a test that goes on a card, and it has 10, I think, spots that you have to fill up with blood. And there and there and there and there. And it's like a card, and they have these little round circles. So there's 10 of them. And I think there's 10. But yeah, they test for all kinds of stuff on that. But they don't look for DNA on it. Yeah, the PKU test, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and ask Chad for DNA test. It'll be easy to track him down since he is behind bars. And if it is, I'd love to see Lori's reaction. They take gallons of blood for those cards. Sometimes. Oh my gosh, that poor little baby trying to get all that blood to drop. There's a lot. To fill those up is a lot. When I worked with the home birther people, I had to do that. I didn't like it. I don't like hurting the babies. We know they did a portal ritual. It's not far stretched to a blood ritual to achieve their goals, right? They would probably, yeah, they would have blood if they had to subpoena it. I guess they could, right? Stephanie, yes, she does. She does. She's a big advocate for breastfeeding. She breastfed her first one until 2 years old. I breastfed all mine. My longest was 2.5 years. Yeah, so she does, and she will. She will breastfeed this one. And let's see, Kika. Hi, everyone. I'm sitting in the heat trying to get signatures to recall Gavin Newsom. Nice. Keep it up. Where are you? I'll come sign it. I'm actually still registered voter here because this is I use this as my main address. Hello from San Francisco. Chad has been uber creepy on what we have seen on TV. Sociopath. Also, you guys, I put it out there. I have one of my members or subscriber members did email me the other day, and he gave me a cleaned up version of Chad and Lori's conversation. So I will post that today too. It's best to listen with headphones on, but he did clean it up a little bit. So I think you guys would like to hear that for sure. So I'll just put that in its own separate little post ASAP. Because he did something on it to clean it up. 105 on the central coast of California yesterday saying it's raining. For both sons for 18 months and the second for 4 years. That's awesome. Is he super duper healthy? My youngest one, that one I breastfed the longest, was the healthiest kid ever. He never was on antibiotics in his whole life. Like, he never got throat infections, ear infections, anything. And he was breastfed the longest. Let's see. Addie says, is Chad still teaching religion to people in jail? I think Chad's basically keeping to himself. I heard that people were were picking at him, some of the prisoners. So I think he's basically keeping to himself. Karen, Sally, I heard another YouTuber say they tried using duct tape with gloves and it was a mess. Can you imagine? I tried to use tape with gloves. Like, medical tape with gloves on is annoying when you're when somebody has a C-section, you have to tape up their incision before you leave the OR and stuff. If that tape sticks to your gloves at all, it's a mess. Sensible Crime says, she heard that people threw Hot Pockets at his cell. Yeah, I heard they were told to leave him alone, but they were picking on him. They really stayed away from zombies and religion in the pre-trial. Do you think they will shy away from it in the trial? I do. I think they're going to stay away from all the satanic information, zombies, anything that makes it look like there's an evil root to it besides them just being crazy. I really think they will. I think it's just going to be too much. And no baby yet. Let's see. What else you guys got here? I'm waiting. Oh, you did. Euclid and Harbor, that's not far from here at all. That's awesome. You were really close. Right behind Anaheim Memorial Hospital. No, right where that is. Hello from Scotland. Best wishes to your new grandchild. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl? Best wishes, love and light. It is supposed to, well, it's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl. He probably eats the Hot Pockets. Yeah, when they throw them at him, like, here. He'd be like, oh, I don't have to look Lori mode anymore. I'm going to look like my old self. Let's see. This chair sinks. I'm sinking down in this chair. His chins will return, exactly. Let's see here. In the call with Melanie, when Lori tells Mel she doesn't want Al to know where the kids are, might help them not to shift all the blame to Alex, maybe. Yeah, right? We don't even want Al to know. That came out of Lori's mouth. I mean, we know she's a liar, but that may help them be like, well, but she said this. You guys are so funny with the Hot Pockets. He opens his mouth and a hot pile lands. Come on. Feed me my Hot Pockets. Throw one right here. That's, yep, Chad. His voice bugs when he's talking to Lori on the phone. Not free. Hallmark me, not Hallmark. Oh, on that recording, they say, Lori says, did you talk to Harvey? I hear her saying Harvey. What am I hearing? Why is she saying that? The Hot Pockets will pack on the pounds. Yes, they will. Yeah, then he claps like a seal, Melissa. Did you talk to Harvey? Does he know what's going on? Or something like that. It sounds like somebody else said something different, but I swear I hear her saying Harvey. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do your chat impersonations. Cool. Oh, yeah, they said Mark, but there's part where maybe Harvey is means. Yeah, but they said Mark means Harvey. Mark means Harvey. Well, I got a cleaned up version, so I'll post it for you guys. See what you hear. Jarvis, maybe? Oh, did you talk to Jarvis? But why? But maybe. I think somebody else. Hi, Liz Can. Yeah, it's like after that about Mark, and then somewhere in there, it says something like, "Did you talk to Harvey?" Because they already talk about Mark, and then she says, I don't know. I might be hearing things. I don't know. Melissa, are you happy? I gave you your wrench now, right? Now I just got to figure you out on the Discord side. So Melissa's now a mod as well. She's was very happy to become a mod here. I heard already, not Jarvis. Okay. I don't know how well, if I played it. Hold on, let me see. If I played it here, I have the cleaned up, but we probably won't hear it very well. But you see if I can play it on my phone, just so you guys, I can point out the spot so then you can go back and see it. I just have to find it because I saved it. It's under starred. It'll take me a minute. I know I listened to it a couple times with the headphones on, and it is definitely clearer with the headphones on. I don't like the way that Google puts all my mailboxes together. It's really hard to separate them. I need to figure it out. I'm probably just doing something wrong by not organizing them right. I will find it. I just listened to it last night again. Not last night, the night before. Let's see. I'm getting closer. I get so much email. There it is. Okay. Got it. It's coming. Mark Beans will be talking to you.
Were they in the house? No, property. Are they seizing stuff? Again? They're searching.
Kids.
Okay. What do you want me to do? What can I do for you? Have you talked to Harvey?
Right there.
So he knows what they're doing. Okay, I love you. Can I try to call you later? Okay.
I love you. Talk soon.
Okay, baby. We love you.
Okay. Love you.
I hear Harvey. Did you hear it? It was closer to the end. Have you talked to Harvey? Did you talk to him already? Yes, I did, or something like that, he says. Did you talk to Harvey? I hear Harvey. I don't know why. Hi, Andrew Ryan. So that's bugging me. Yes, I thought that was interesting too, Linda. They both chuckle after Lori asked Chad if she should pray. They both giggle about that. That's weird right there to me, right? Not pray. You know, that was weird. Hi, Andrew. Yeah, listen, and I'll post this as just its own thing, just so that maybe you guys, because it is a cleaned up version. So if you listen with headphones on, like the person that cleaned it up told me to do, is Harvey a code name? This is the first I've heard anybody talk about this, hearing the word Harvey. I know. Do you want me to pray, Chad? No, right? Is that weird for being such, pretending that they're... They mumble bad, probably on purpose, yeah. Well, I'll let you guys rip it apart. I'll post it. I'll post it in its own, one more time. Here is the call between Lori and Chad, because this is a cleaned up version. So I'll post it. I can do it real fast. I'm not going to do the whole, Left Undone thing. I'll just put it out there, cleaned up version, and you guys could try to listen to it with headphones on. But Ron, you heard Harvey too, right? I'm hearing Harvey. And when I heard with headphones on, it sounded even more clear. Hi, everybody. Who's Melanie P's attorney? And she's changed attorneys, but... Yeah, but she said, have you talked to him already? But she also says that about Harvey. I think those are two different spots, right?
Are you okay?
No, I'm going to go back. Let me go forward. Oh.
Okay. Want me to do? Okay. What do you want me to do? What can I do for you?
Talks about Mark right there.
Can you talk to Harvey?
Did you talk to Harvey? I did call him, yes.
What they're doing.
He knows what they're doing. And then he's like, someone else is calling or something. I have to go. Did you talk? I heard, did you talk to Harvey? Yes. And then I did talk to him. And then she says, so he knows what they're doing. I don't know. Break the letters down with the word Harvey, possibly. I am as I speak. Okay. Yeah, but they already talk about Mark. They already talked about Mark, and now then she's like, he said, you need to call Mark, blah blah blah, la la la, and then they go into this, and she says, did you talk to Harvey? It's 2 syllables. Maybe Harvey is prior, code for prior. Right. Yeah. Anyone done a voice analysis on their way? Harvey is 2 syllables and Mark is 1. Right. No, I don't hear M already. I only hear Harv. Did you talk? I know. I'm so he mumbles. I know. Robbie, I don't know where Robbie is. He was in Cabo. Did you talk to him? He said, yeah, I talked to him already. Already is 3 syllables. Maybe it's code for Melanie. Harvey the imaginary rabbit. Yeah, I heard that about the kids too, Viking. Webster's had a forensic auditor on the show, and Chad mentioned the kids during an inaudible yeah, when he's talking about them in the yard, he said there's a part where I think there's a part where there's something kind of mumbly there, but it sounds like the kids. I picked that up a little bit. Harvey was a rabbit. Harvey the raccoon. Maybe they called Alex Harvey. No, because Alex was dead during this call. Hi there. Harvey, the real cult leader. To me, it already and Harvey don't sound the same to me though. Did you talk to, because they already talked about Mark. I'm going to break it. I'm going to go through it again. It's driving me crazy, you guys. Hardly, did you talk to him hardly? But why would you say, did you talk to him hardly? I mean, it's very clear. She says, did you talk to blah, blah. 2 syllables. Alex being dead would not stop him from talking to Tim. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Being nice, speak to dead people. Harvey, also a hotel in Vegas. Maybe she just review or did you talk to Reddy? Did you talk to blank? And name someone. And then his reply is, yes, I talked to him already. Right? Him already. You talked to him already? Yes, I talked to him already. I don't know. We're all going to go crazy now because Harvey is also a perv in jail, unrelated. Maybe. Okay, Ron says he listened with headphones, and she says Harvey. See, Ron heard what I heard. Harvey Weinstein? Is there a Harvey that a connection with his books? Could it be Hardly? Did you talk to him, Hardly? Did you talk to him? Did you talk to Harvey? we're all like, no, it's this. Oh, I heard this. Almost sure the first lawyer friend was named Harvey. See him sitting next to Chad at Lori's first court appearance. In Hawaii or oh my God, Harvey stole the show. Google about to blow up with Harvey searches. Court TV breaks up the words and they never say Harvey. I don't know. I heard Harvey. Harvey Davidson. Harvey. Grandpa Harvey. He's in witness protection. Harvey could be anyone. Yeah. Anyways, I've been stuck on that part. Is it Chad's minister or whatever, the leader in his ward? Harvey the rabbit. Harvey in Hawaii. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious now. Hawaiian Harvey. Harvey from Beyond the Veil. Maybe Harley? There was talk of a motorcycle dude friend. Did you go to Harvey's? Court TV has it printed and says, have you talked to him already? Meaning Mark means. But I heard that in a different part. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Hardly. Did you talk to him, Hardly? Harvey, the real satanic cult leader. Hey, if anybody can bust that open and I'm right, I am going to toot my own dang horn for that one. Kind of sounds like Larry, too. Did you talk to Larry? It's 2 syllables. Party Harvey. Chad was talking about Harley, Letitia's daughter. Oh, my gosh. All right, you guys are having a great time with Harvey. Now I need my water. So my coffee. I Harvey did anything. Harvey, the invisible friend. Could be. Lori S says Harvey is code for something. Wonder if Pryor's middle name is Harvey. What's Pryor's? I don't know. Somebody do a background check on. Maybe someone in charge of financial arrangements. Someone has to have access to money for his lawyer and commissary. You know, he's put money on books in jail. Can I get seconds on the Harvey? Okay, you guys are so funny. Harvey emoji. Yes, we need Harvey's emoji. Should he be a bunny rabbit? There's no way. Ron says there's no way Chad is the brains behind this. I agree. I don't think Chad's smart enough to be a brains behind this whole cult following thing. I think, I don't know. Let me see. Raccoon. Hello from Stockholm, Sweden. Karen. Hello. Lori doesn't equal brains either, right? Well, without Lori, they probably would have got away with more because she's such a... I don't think she's a blabbermouth in jail. We were talking about this. But I think she was a blabbermouth to people prior to ever committing these crimes, because you hear how she talks, like when the police come to the door, my brother's going to kill me. Google Pryor, John J. Pryor, not Harvey. If the real Harvey is out there watching, please come forward and tell us who you are. Thank you. Right? Hi from British Columbia, Canada. Welcome to Left Undone. Left Undone has been on a slow boat lately, but I'm still here and I'm still making videos, but we've got real life stuff happening sometimes. So yes, Chattanooga, Tennessee, chiming in. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. And yes, April says, the real Harvey, please stand up. If the real Harvey's out there, I would love for them to just come on the show and talk to us. Tell us who they are and why they were mentioned. And we got Liverpool, the UK. So I just found out, you guys, that because my father was born in Greece, I actually can become a Greek citizen. So I can have citizenship, which gives me basically citizenship to the whole EU. So I might just do it just for the heck of it. You never know when you have to go live in another country. Make it really easy that way, right? Hey, and by the way, with my job, I can live anywhere. So I might as well do it. I can go anywhere in the EU and live if I get my citizenship. And supposedly, if you were born before 1983, you can fast track your citizenship, right? I think I should do it, right? I totally looked it up. And my kids could do it too because they are grandparent. Their grandfather was born in Greece, so they can do it too. It just will take longer. And then my daughter's like, and if you're great-great-grandparent, you just have to prove it, and I can prove it. So my daughter's like, oh, I'm doing it for my kids. We're all going to do it. Addie, that would be my dream, to travel the world and still do my live streams. So if somebody could go ahead and just get rid of this pandemic so I can get back on track with what I really want to do, then I will do that. That is what I want to do. Leader involvement in legal proceedings per letter by Mark Means. Henry B. Eyring, church leader involvement in legal proceedings per letter by Mark. Henry? That's so awesome. We're ready to move to our roots. Too much crazy here in the US, right? Can you meet my grandson? I don't think my daughter would let me put him on the camera. You know, being a 3-year-old. I'll have to ask her, maybe next time. But I'm going to be a gypsy, yes. Yes, Sarah. Your grandmother was born in Sweden. Can you become a Swede? You should look into it. I just heard this that other day, and I looked it up, and it's actually true. I can be can you get, yeah, look up each country's rules. But basically, it says, you know, if you live in the EU and you have a grandmother born in Greece, it doesn't really matter because you basically in the EU, you have access to the whole EU anyways. But for me, being born and raised in the United States, and my dad was born and raised in Greece, I can do it. So in Greece, but I didn't look up anything else except for what the Greeks say. But I'm assuming maybe they would all, I'm not assuming, I'm thinking maybe they would all kind of have the same idea. What's today's topic? Harvey. Harvey is the topic. I believe you can. You'll have to look it up. Look it up. Say, as an ancestor, can I become a British citizen? Because that's what it is on the Greek one. Super. I am a gypsy. I swear. Probably back in my ancestors are gypsies. Right? Right, Eleni? Do it before the Greece gets kicked out of the EU? Seriously. Who's Harvey? We don't know. But Kathryn Kathy, here's Harvey. I hear Lori saying, did you talk to Harvey? And many people hear it and many people hear something else. I wonder if she says RV. RV. Who's RV? Baby is still in utero, not born yet. Harvey is in hiding. What? No, my goodness. Harvey is a mystery to me because I'm on the Lori Chad recording. I hear Harvey. Other people say it's been transcribed and they said ready. But you know, the transcription is only from someone's ear, right? Moonlight, you're doing dual citizenship for Italy? Are ya? Yeah, see? Oh, yeah, if it came from Lori, the poor guy's a zombie by now. Yep. VRV. Vallow. R. Vallow. I also have cousins that are an American dad, but who was born and raised in Vancouver, Canada, and she also have both citizenships. RV. RV is like a camper. Why would you talk to a camper? RV. Rental vehicle? Have you talked to Harvey? Yes, I've talked to him already. That's what I hear. I just joined back in. I leave for a minute. Okay, so what's going on? I don't know. We're all over the map right now. I don't even know what's going on. Harvey, Garthy. Did you talk to Garthy? I mean, Lori and talk to a camper. Could be initials. RV. Did you talk to RV? Yeah, could be. Could be initials. RV. RV. Harvey or RV. He could be a lawyer. Does he know what's going on? Yeah, I talked to him already. But they talk about Mark Means first, and then they go into what can I do for you? I love you, or don't pray because we don't pray, or whatever. And then they go to this. Did you talk to Harvey? Do they know does he know what they're doing? Hey. HAR, hidden at residence. Have you talked to the... All right, you guys are silly. Lulu Blue. There you go. They're answering Addie's question. Addie Gary. Mark Means is Lori's lawyer and John Pryor is Chad's. Exactly. So I'm stuck on the Harvey thing, and I will post that, and you guys can listen with headphones on, and let me know what you think. Who, me? I know, I said it. Exactly. I'm the one that heard it. Ron heard it too, though. Ron said that Ron heard it, heard Harvey. Lucille and Chad were tight. Grandma Lucille said to stop playing your game. You're not allowed to play that Farmville game anymore. She's very disappointed in you from beyond the grave because she cares what you're doing on your phone while you're on the earth and she is not. Sarah. I'd like to buy a vowel. I'll take an H for Harvey. And no talking to the camper today. The RV, the Harvey. I'd like... Oh, it's probably Mark already. So did you talk to Mark already? I don't know. I'd like to solve the puzzle. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Did you talk to Harvey in the RV? Morning campers. Wonder why they buried the children on Chad's property. $1 million question right there. $1 million question. Melanie says Arby's. Did you talk to Arby's? Arby? Did you get a sandwich today at Arby's? Do they have any coupons or specials? Chad is in the portal camper. Do your kids hear you? They're like, WF, Harvey, Arby, Arby's. I know they're probably like, what is she doing? Why is Grandma talking about Arby's and Harvey's and Arby's? Did you go to the Arby's in the RV with Harvey? You guys, I got a bad comment because they said we've gotten too silly on my channel, and this is serious stuff. So I'm not supposed to be silly or laugh because, you know, we are the 5 o'clock news. I don't know. I think it's funny. I agree. We can laugh for crying out loud. Jeez. Everybody's so serious. Yes, salty people. I'm coming to you with very serious information, and I'd like for you to let me know who Harvey is. And that's all I got for you today. We are not allowed to laugh or smile. Like, your channel used to be really good, but now it's too silly. So, bye. All right. Bye. Oh, I'm going to put my other banner up because let's see, my other ticker for my other people. The shout outs to y'all. Harvey needs a voice. Harvey needs a face. I'm glad you guys like my silly craziness that goes on. You gotta lighten up sometimes, man. This is big deal stuff, you know? Yes, Lisa. Doctors laugh in serious situations. Nurses too. I can't even tell you how many times we were like rolling on the floor laughing at the nurses station where real serious stuff was going on, and it wasn't about the person or the patient. It wasn't about that. It's like you have to balance. If every minute of every day is heavy and sad, we're all going to want to like just jump, right? So why can't we laugh a little? Especially if it's something we don't even know what we're talking about, like something in a voicemail. Like, what? We're not laughing about the actual babies, the kids, you know what I mean? That's right. You have to laugh or you cry. Exactly. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Oh, that's hilarious. Who is Harvey? Missing since phone call, in jail. Harvey. Arby's, Harvey, or Harvey? You tell me. Shannon says, I have had such good laughter with my kiddos and me, so always laugh. Hats off to this, truly, really. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. I think it's fun to laugh. I like to laugh. Harvey Wallbanger. Isn't that that's like a whiskey drink, right? My dad, I think my dad used to drink those. Oh, a Harvey Wallbanger. Maybe he can talk to me from above and tell me what we're talking to. If I was as talented as Chad and Grandma, what's her name? Maybe Harvey is the gatekeeper of the portal. Or here's another theory. Maybe Harvey's a malachite dealer. Yeah, that's a good one. Why don't you Google malachite and Harvey? Can I buy malachite from Harvey? Lucille, yeah, Grandma Lucille. Harry. All you need is to come over the channel in a rubber dinghy. The immigration you pick up and you get put up in a 4-star hotel, give you money, etc. Simple. What? Are you talking about like people coming in like coming in? Harvey equals Zulima. Could be. Could be. Code. Okay, so do this word, do Harvey backwards and forwards. Yevrah. Yvera. Zulima used to be a man named Harvey. Lori and Chad were speaking in code. People keep saying about Lori and Chad speaking in code, but I don't think they're that smart to have sat down and figured out a whole code. Do you? Very confused. Does anyone else have problems with YouTube? I don't. But April, me too. I've been working on this crazy name. I don't think they're smart enough to actually memorize code. So if and when you get arrested, we need a code and how to talk about it. Like, just like that Julie Rowe thing wasn't code, that voicemail, you know? I don't think they're smart enough to get that deep into making codes and all that stuff. Maybe like a couple hand signals or something like that, but yep, Zulima did call the cops on Tyson Draper. I saw he did release his body cam, or the police body cam last night. Nobody sees my comments. I think Harvey might be the realtor. Realtor of what? Property, which property? Lisa, is anyone else drinking beer? No, me too. I'm still on coffee, Suzanne. Still on coffee. I know, the realtor for what? This is our question here. You're not getting notification in Gmail for the videos when I go live and stuff like that. Unsubscribe and then subscribe and join, or hit the bell again and see if that helps. Chad to sell the property to Melanie and David. Oh, the property they went and looked at? They met a realtor there. Huh. Yeah, I know. Coded, but how? Like, how did they arrange this? When did they sit down, write out code, and study? And why would you say, did you talk to Harvey? What code is that? Yeah, the realtor they met with Warwick. Okay, who was that guy or girl? Who was that? Who was that? Orly says, Tyson Draper should not confront these people. Yeah, I mean, that's his style, that's his channel, and he's getting views, and he's basically being a layman news reporter where he's gone to the scene. But I think if anybody can do it, he can pull it off. I wouldn't be able to do it myself. I might go like outside of a place where something happened or something, but I don't think I could literally go to someone's house and ask to speak to them. Yeah, Work is Melanie Gibbs' boyfriend. Viking American says, I think it's creepy when YouTubers chase down suspects or people associated with them. This is what mainstream media is often hated, and people like us to look to YouTube to avoid that. So here's my thing is, I don't really believe myself in going real life in any of these cases. I don't want to. If they come to us, if they follow or make comments or want to talk, that's one thing. But personally, I'm just like, don't go real life. I've always, all the Facebook groups and stuff that I followed had that rule. So sort of stuck to that. Of not going real life unless they come to our channel or to our page or whatever and want us to talk, right? I just feel like, but I think Tyson's style is completely different, and he has the ability to go to all these places. He was able to have a conversation with Barry Morphew, which is amazing. So, everybody has different, just a different style. I mean, I watch him. I like him. I'm learning stuff from him, and I say he's brave. But for me personally, my channel, I won't do that. again, like I might go, if something were to happen like down the street, I might go and get pictures of where it happened or something like that. But the meaning of the name Harvey is battle worthy. Did you talk to Harvey? Should we battle them? Yeah, I never go out there in real life. It's risky. I love watching Tyson out on the road videos. Yeah, I like that he gets around and he goes and one thing that was my favorite thing that Tyson did was when he went and showed us the bike route, how close it really was where Suzanne's bike was found, that it wasn't, because I had it in my mind pictured like it was really far from home, and it's literally close. Let's see. Estate investor in Rexburg, Harvey L. Brown. Look at Maryland. Interesting. Interesting, Maryland. I adore Ty and his brother, but a lot of risks involved. Right. And you know, I mean, look at the guys that were killed in the Jamestown massacre. There were reporters that went in there and they wound up being shot and killed. Like, it can be dangerous to go in the middle of this chaos. You know, it's definitely a risk. No meeting for Harvey in the LDS church. There you go. Harvey is a realtor. I wonder if there was some thought that Chad was going to try to sell that property and get the heck out. What do you think? A puzzle-solving club for the innocents. So Harvey is an investment. He might have been. Or what about this? What if Chad was going to sell his property? He knew those bodies were there, and he wanted to sell that property in Rexburg. Now, that'd be kind of scary, though, because if you go build something on property, you're going to dig into the ground, right? They excavate things. They put basements in. Who knows? Like, they may have come across bodies. So that doesn't make sense that he would want somebody else to live on that property, because what if they built something there and dug up the bodies? Chad might have gotten referral dollars for helping a realtor. Carrie says, nah, they weren't speaking in code. It was just really bad audio recording. Yeah. I don't pick any code out of that. I pick avoiding saying certain things, like when they're like, like, don't say dead kids buried in the yard, like that. But I don't see any code in that. Yeah, I don't. Left Undone. Why do you think the judge released himself from the case at the beginning, but then came back on as a judge again? It was two different. It's two different cases. You know, the original stuff, they asked for a new judge and he stepped out. All those charges are dropped. Yeah, they were very cautious, right? They were like, I think the hem hauling was being very careful of not saying anything incriminating. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, pausing a lot. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. They would not build so close to a pond, and Tylee was so destroyed they did not think anyone would see her. Yeah. And Cindy says, absolutely no proper names used in that portion of the conversation. I clearly hear him say already, like him already. But she says, did you talk to, I still hear Harvey. I still hear. Somebody says they think it would be Jarvis, not Harvey. Yeah, he removed himself, Addie, he removed himself from Lori's case by her request, but not Chad's case. All right, hold on. Let me see. I got a news flash coming in. Okay, thank you, Francie, if you're here. She sent me the link to the judge's page for the new hearing. There's a link so we can live stream the hearing. Let's see. Maryland, he might have been trying to challenge the warrant due to the name changes, but the property was still in his name, not Emma's name yet. Right, Chad didn't have charges yet. Right, exactly. When the judge removed himself. That was all that. Lori abandoned children charges. I'm going to do the cleaned up post. The cleaned up, I'll post it, the one that my subscriber cleaned up for us. Maybe you guys can listen with headphones and see what you think. Maybe you'll hear something else too. You never know. The more you listen to it, you might be able to find something else. Know what I mean? Why would Lori want to remove? Because she was trying to get a different judge, and then she wound up with that woman judge, but then those charges got dropped. So, was he smiling? I noticed a big grin on Judge Eden's face when he removed himself from Lori's case. Maybe. Wasn't he also judge in her CPS case outside where there was conflict? Yeah, the charges were dropped because they no longer applied because we knew the kids were dead, no longer just missing kids not being, abandoned or taken care of. They were literally gone forever. Yep. Removing a judge can come back to bite you. Oh, there it is. And you remember now, they're saying that charges are coming for Lori in Arizona. So Lori is just going to have this never-ending, never, ever, ever-ending court going on between all this stuff. I'm still frustrated with Tammy's case, but I seem to think something's going to come of that as well. But at this point, I think there's no rush. That's what I think. I think they don't feel like they need a rush. We're doing this, and then we'll do that, and then this will happen, and then if something goes wrong on that, then we can bring in this. That's what I think. I think they're just going to keep like, boop, boop, boop. If anything goes awry, whatever, they're just going to pile on something else and okay, now we're going to focus on Tammy. Now we're going to focus on Charles. That's what I'm thinking. I think there's a method to their madness. Cassie says, do you think she will be getting charged for Social Security fraud? I do. I think that's going to come too. I think all kinds of stuff is coming at her. I think it's just piling up, and they're going to just methodically do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, one thing at a time. Because honestly, if they charge her right now in Arizona for Charles's murder, what happens? Does she have to go to court in Arizona? Are they going to have to, like, how does that all work? Would Idaho have to send her to Arizona? Or can they charge her while she's in jail in Rexburg facing these charges? How does that all work? Anyone know? Anyone know? We need a lawyer. We have somebody was telling me that there's a lawyer that's been in the chat that's super helpful. with info. We'd love to talk to somebody that knows some really good stuff about this. She would probably be incarcerated from this trial. Right, and then how does that work if you have charges in a different state? So like serial killers, right? Oh, you're a lawyer. Okay. You are a lawyer. Help us. Was FBI involved in Charles' death? What? Colby has been in Rexburg all week. Okay, Maryland. Colby has been in Rexburg all week. I hope he is able to get her SUV for himself and his wife. Oh, that would be nice. Get whatever you can, right? Lori is charged with Charles' murder. Not yet, but they said it's coming. Yeah. What do you think? It's so complicated to explain in chats. I believe that. Do you want to call in? I can put you up on the screen. I just got to send you the link. You don't have to have the camera, or you could just do the voice. If Lori is already serving time or waiting trial in Idaho, Arizona would wait to have their indictment unsealed because Lori would then say she wanted a speedy trial and Arizona would have 90 days. Got it. Makes sense. Okay. So if Lori is already serving time or waiting trial in Idaho, Arizona would have to wait to have their indictment unsealed because Lori would then say she wanted a speedy trial and Arizona would have 90 days. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, maybe at another time. I mean, if you want to plan it, you can email me. You can either email me at Left Undone, because now I have a Left Undone one, @gmail.com, and we can set something up. That'd be fabulous, right? And we can ask you questions, and we can just set up a live chat. That would be great. What do you think about that, Orly? Oh, good. Okay, cool. Yeah, just email me either at the reapharmony@gmail.com or at Left Undone II. I'm kind of moving them over to the actual one that makes sense for my channel, the Left Undone II. And then we'll set something up and I'll schedule it so people know and you can chat with us right here live. That would be awesome. I really, really appreciate that. I love talking to experts that know what they're talking about. So yeah, it's and I have at it and I just haven't used it, but I'm trying to like move things over to that because it makes more sense. You know what I mean? The Reap Harmony was for something else that I never did. And so I kept it. And but I do now have Left Undone II, like 2 I's, the letter I at gmail.com, which is easier to remember because it makes sense, right? Left Undone, Incomplete Investigations, Left Undone II. And Addie, when do you want to record my questions about Zulema since I can't call into your, whenever you want, Addie, you have the questions. If you want to just, like, can you voice record or video record the answers and then we can play them? You can email them to me. I wish you could call in. It would be nice. Yes, we're all very thankful, Orly. Thank you. And Orly says, I surely will, but just know that I'm a New York attorney, so I have to ready up on Idaho law. But I know the basics. We just need the basics. Really, seriously. You don't have to don't go any trouble. Just give us the basics. That would be so awesome. Tony says, is it Hardy? Might be Hardy. Did you talk to Hardy? Is there somebody named Hardy? Thank you so much, Orly. I really appreciate it. Okay, we will do it on the chat portal and you can record them. That sounds good, Addie. Who talks fast? Me? I talk fast. My 77-year-old brain has little has a little trouble keeping up. Yeah, I've kind of been accused of talking fast. It's hard when that's what you're used to doing. Probably just growing up, I had to get my words in, with all the kids in our family and cousins. I have like 4,000 cousins. Talk fast to get it in because somebody else is going to cut you off. Talk instead. This is right, Sarah. We need a resident lawyer, mortician, pathologist, and profilers. Totally. That's what we need. Find them, sign them up, bring them in. It is. That is the Greek in me. Everybody talks over each other and talks fast, and you have to get your words in really quick because somebody else. I remember my mom when I was younger had a neighbor that was from the South and talked really slow. My mom used to be like, she talks so slow. And we were like, I do my best to slow down. Uh-oh. Are you a fast talker too, Orly? The good part is these are recorded and you can go back and watch them again. Right? Good morning, human animal. Human. I always like your name could be said so many different ways. ADHD equals talk fast. Well, yeah, and that runs in my family too. Find them, sign them up, and bring them in, right? Round up all those people that we need. Do a show with Profiling Evil. They are awesome. Yeah, they are. I'm so interested in what they have to say. You like fast talk? You don't have to listen to me at 2.0 like others. Human. I'm all. Human, I'm all. I always wanted to say human animal, but then that puts it together. I'm just a knucklehead. Or if you have chronic Lyme's, it makes the brain race at moments. Perfect. Thank you, Orly. I just drank a big cup of coffee. Bet. I know. I come from a big family and always ended up listening to everyone else. And then when I was alone, had talks with myself. Yeah, if you're not a fast talker and a loud person. Does anyone know if Colby went to, where did that go? There it is. Missy says, does anyone know if Colby went to the jail to speak with Lori? We have a nurse and a lawyer. We need a detective. Sounds like there's a third person alive who knew. Harvey or Hardy? Kathryn, no one is hating on you. We adore you. Thank you. I know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Fast talking people usually come from large families. Yeah. I think Colby's done with Lori. I was wondering the same as well. Wondered if Colby has been visiting his mom. Such a tough situation. For some reason, I feel like he's staying away. Marilyn might know. Marilyn, do you know? Has Colby spoken to Lori at all? I hope she, yeah. I don't think Colby wants anything to do with his mother. Or is she refusing to see him because he knows what she did? Colby did talk to her. Wonder how that went. I mean, I think it'd be hard if that was your mom not to talk to her. I want to give my mom a piece of my mind. It'd be so hard. Thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn says, I tried to find out what was said. And did they tell you you are not? No, Marilyn, sorry, you're not allowed to know. Or did they say, yes, we're going to give you the info? I bet he had some questions too. I don't think she would refuse, as she is insane. No, I don't think she'd refuse to talk to Colby either. Oh, she called him before the kids were found. Okay. But not since they've been found then, right? Right? Addie says, do we know if Chad's kids are visiting him in jail? And I believe that nobody can visit. They have to do their tablet, FaceTime kind of tablet thing or phone call. I think they talked this week, but nobody told me. All right. Marilyn is in the know, but she's not in the no. Right, Marilyn? She's in the know, but she doesn't get to know everything that everybody knows. Okay, let's see this. Carol says, Colby did go to jail to speak with Lori. He was interviewed after leaving. He was visibly upset. This was before the children were found, and she was refusing to tell him anything. She's so cruel. Right. Yeah, Colby's fortunate to be alive. I'm pretty sure he knows that. Him and his wife. Gotcha, Marilyn, gotcha. Privileged conversation. So, yeah, there's things they can't talk about. So she can be in the know, but she can't be in the complete know because, like she said, there's privileged conversation. It is awesome. We love Marilyn. She has been a great support of the channel and info. When she can give it, she gives it. Right? Very nice to have her here. Okay. Profiling Evil has a poison expert that explains how malachite poison could have been made to take out Tammy. You guys, if that comes down to that, oh my gosh. You need to get me 4 million subscribers if it comes down to the malachite thing. I mean, I did have the zombie letter first, and if it's the malachite, I'll be blown away. Hopefully he stays away so she doesn't manipulate him. Poor guy with his new fam. Bless his wife. She's a real one. Yeah. Well, there. I missed that one. Was that this week too, April, about the malachite poisoning thing? Right. I own malachite. We don't touch it to our skin or get it wet. Right. It can be, yeah, they explain the pink foam and all. Interesting. Did anybody give me a shout out for releasing the poison ring video? I hope somebody said, oh, Kathryn released the poison ring video first. I'm just saying, I don't want kudos for things I didn't do, but throw my name in there when something I did comes up, okay? Right. Thank you. Much appreciated. Sarah says, his wife looks like she'd cut you if you mess with Colby. Yeah, she does. She looks like she would. Thank you, Viking. That's all I asked for. Just tell him to go watch my poison ring video from months ago. If that comes up, and my zombie email. Zombie email is episode 11. The poison ring video is, it says poison ring right on the thing. If malachite powder is mixed with carrier oil and massaged in the skin, the poison is absorbed. We also know that malachite mixed with tobacco, like you can put tobacco in a tea and drink it and it would taste sweet. I think I brought that up. So that might be something they were able to give her tea and put a little tobacco, make the sweet smell. And apparently that would be very dangerous. April, do you know who was sitting next to Chad at Lori's first Rexburg court appearance? I thought I heard it was a friend of Chad, maybe a lawyer named Hardy or Harvey. Yeah, maybe. Kathy broke the poison ring and the zombie stories. I did. Just saying. I don't want extra kudos for anything I didn't do, but I'd appreciate the one if I did do something. Colby's wife is gorgeous and still young and most likely a good person. Everything Lori is not. No wonder she hated her and had Chad list her as dark. I agree. I'm sure she's a great woman. She's got, you know, they have their young family, and Lori didn't like her right off the bat. And Sarah's going to the pool, 102. Yep, I guess it's supposed to be. Kathy was saying where we're at up in Oregon is 109 today. So hot, hot, hot. And you're north. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay, wait, here. I saw the malachite expert. She said it was deadly when the dust was mixed with oil and rubbed on the skin. Yes, malachite mixed with carrier oil, for example, olive oil, which is spoken of in the Bible. In ancient Egyptians would die from malachite poisoning because they used it for eyeshadow. Yep. I think in my poison ring video, I went over that. And I found a little clip of a video of YouTubers that were talking about it, which were awesome. They were talking about, I still love that Larry the grandfather wore a short shirt to court with a zombie on it. Oh, he did. I missed that. Oh my gosh. Did he really? Oh, that's hilarious. I totally missed that. My brother lives in Boise and I asked him if everyone is talking about the case there. And he said, nope, he hadn't even heard of it. So I bet they moved the trial there. Yeah, I said, somehow my regular Facebook page, it came up one day and somebody I know was like, I haven't ever even heard of this case. I'm like, how could you not? Because we've been so invested in it for so long. Like, how could you not? But yeah, I mean, not everybody has. Oh my gosh, that's wild. I will look for that. I totally missed that. Completely missed it. Anything else new? Any new cases out there? Anything, you guys? Anything new with Suzanne Morphew? Sally says, April, I know I heard it said during one of the original videos of the appearance, can't remember which channel, but someone was narrating and said Chad is with lawyer and friend. Yeah, he's with his first lawyer. The guy that left that what was his name? The first lawyer that did the statement saying that after we're good parents and after we address speculation and rumor, blah, blah, blah. That's who he was sitting next to. How will they find objective dirt? I think they'll be able to. I think there's people out there that don't know about this. I think we're just so, like I said, I think we're so invested in it that we are completely convinced that everybody knows. But I've talked to a lot of people that never heard about it. Although I'm not in Iowa. I'm not in Iowa. I'm not in Idaho. So also, you guys, we have tank tops for anybody that's hot. My daughter did add some tank tops on the Teespring website. If you want to buy a tank top, the merchandise. Hi, sweetie. No baby yet. Still waiting. Hopefully by the next time I see you guys. But I don't know for sure, April. We'll have to look at his picture. I don't know. I look sleepy, Addie. Well, I mean, I just road tripped 2 days from Oregon to Southern California and worked for the next 2 days after I got here. And yeah, if I look sleepy, maybe I need to take a nap. Kind of happens when you're an old woman like me. And, you know, I do this and I work and I'm busy and I got kids and whatever, life. And my allergies are really bugging me right now. My eyes are burning so bad. So that could be part of it too. Yeah, I know people that don't know about the Watts case, so it's completely possible not all of Idaho knows. Thank you, April. Thank you. You like this decor or the one at home? This is the baby's nursery. I'm borrowing it until baby's born. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That road trip was long. Yes, there's a link. It's Jess, do you have the link to the Teespring? It's on the description of all their videos. If you have it, you can post it here. Or I will have it in this link. I'll post it in this link. Okay, Marilyn has a question for Orly. Can Colby sue Chad for wrongful death? That's a good question. Yeah, the nursery's really pretty. She did a really nice job in here. Did I head to California alone to see my daughter? Yep, I drove. Me and my dog. We left on, I left on Tuesday morning. I drove like 8 hours. I stayed at Harris Ranch in Coalinga. It is I think it's the biggest supplier of beef in California. It's a cattle farm. They have an inn and a restaurant. And I had the most amazing filet mignon for dinner there and 2 glasses of wine. And the hotel room was wonderful. They're pet friendly. And got up the next morning and drove the rest of the way here. Harris Ranch. I bought, to bring here, I bought a tri-tip. I bought 4 filet mignons. I brought 2 porterhouses and 3 other cuts of steak. All fresh. Like the beef is like fresh. The cows are right there. You can smell the cows. Like they're right there. But yeah. So it's in a really awesome spot in California because it's like 3 hours from San Francisco area, Sacramento area, like 3 hours from LA. It's right in the middle. And it's the biggest beef supplier in California. Harris Ranch. You're in San Luis Obispo County. Yep, you're okay. So you're a few hours from there, not too far, right? From Harris Ranch. Oh my gosh. The steak was like melted in my mouth, the beef. I mean, it's super duper fresh. Yeah, Harris Ranch. Harris Ranch. You can order online. They'll ship you their meat. And all that tri-tip, the 2 porterhouses, the 4 filet mignons, and what was the other? I got 3 steaks. It was $140 for all that meat. If I went to the grocery store and bought all that, or Costco even, it would have been a lot more. You can't find it. Can I send you the link? Yes, I can, Jessica. Let me see if I can find it on my phone, because otherwise... Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right here. I don't know if you can still see me when I do this or not. I could probably do it right now. Oh, that's funny. All right. I'm getting there. I thought maybe you could grab it real quick, but here it is. Okay, here, I can put it in the chat. I got it. Just if you want to save it. All right, I was able to get it. There you go. You keep a stocked freezer, 220 fills it up and lasts 6 weeks at least for family 3. That's awesome. Yeah. Huh. So there's the Teespring if you want to buy stuff. There's coffee mugs, there's t-shirts, there's tote bags, there's tank tops. And or grow your own cattle. See, this is my problem. If I grew my own cattle, I would be like, not that one. Don't pick that one. I like that one. That one's pretty. That one's, oh, that one. I look that one in the eye. Like, I don't know. I kind of like to compartmentalize them and know that they aren't really real, like, and think about them that way. Like they were just walking around. I don't know. It's a mental thing. Sweetie Pilo has audio of a woman who saw Lori and Alex end Tylee's life. Oh, is that Donna Serafina? Yeah. Yeah, she went and broke it down, so it's pretty interesting how much it was in line with what she said versus what was in the documents. Sweetie, Shannon's asking you, do you happen to know what the octopus poison is called? Someone told me the other day what it was called. Some kind of octopus blue something. Thank you, Jess. Jessica's got the link in the chat as well now. You're a vegetarian for 50 years? That's a long time. How is your skin tone and your muscle tone? If you've been a vegetarian that long, do you have like, I noticed when I was a labor and delivery nurse that people that were vegetarians, like lifelong vegetarians, their muscle tone, like their belly would droop, like hang. Like they just didn't have that. I don't think they were very good about getting protein in other ways, I guess. So I guess you have to be really diligent about getting protein in other ways if you're a vegetarian, because literally like it's almost like their skin could just tear open, like when they delivered. I won't get too graphic, but we are vegan and it's excellent. Watch a show on Netflix and Amazon, show all Olympic athletes that are vegan. But you have to make sorry. All right, sorry, important text. Cows and elephants are vegan. Yeah, you have to eat smart. You have to make sure you get your protein one way or another. Most people, they get their protein from meat. So you just have to be very diligent on making sure you get protein if you're vegan or vegetarian. But man, I can't give it up, man. I get my protein from meat. Okay, here, octopus. You guys are asking about the octopus. Tetrodotoxin poison from octopus. Tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin, something like that. And iron, yeah, exactly. No, the baby announced my better. No, I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to be there. They're letting me in. So that, or unless you text me and said, "Mom, get downstairs because we need to go." That would be a good text. That would be a great text. I know, me too. I like the taste of beef. I don't eat it all the time, but to me, it just is so yummy. I do. I like the taste of beef and chicken. I don't think I could give it up. I don't eat a lot, but I eat it. I don't think. Patty and Pink. I'm having a nurse today for vitamin IV. First time doing it. Hope it gets me up and going. Oh, let us know. Yeah, here's a good question from Orly. Viking American, do you find a vegan diet restrictive outside of your home? Yeah. So I try to be gluten-free because gluten bothers me. Wheat bothers me. I really shouldn't be eating it at all. But sometimes I have a hard time when I'm out and about, being able to, avoid it. Isn't Alex's wife something to do with herbal healing and stuff, or is it massage healing? She's a cuddler. She's a healer. She does all kinds of stuff. Let's see what else. We're 2 hours in, so I'm probably going to stop here pretty soon. Tony says, I prefer beef to lamb. Yeah, lamb, I think, is kind of an acquired taste. I mean, as a Greek, we've always eaten lamb. Lamb is always what we eat for Easter Sunday. But the way my dad would make it was amazing. Like in Greece, they do like how you roast a pig on like the thing that goes round and round. That's how they do the lamb there. And the way it's cooked is just so good. My dad made it. My dad would be insulted if people wanted to put like mint jelly on it because we don't do that. But lamb is a very Greek dish. Let's see what else. Yes. So we already decided that she is a Lori Whore, and that is an antichrist. And Melanie Gibb called her that. Flat out called her that. I never ate lamb, rabbit, or pork. When I tried pork, I didn't like it. No desire to try others. Did you try, like pork chops or bacon? What kind of pork didn't you like? I used to work as a bookkeeper at a local bakery. The owner thinks that because of the mass production of wheat, that it doesn't get processed like it used to 50 years ago. I absolutely, completely agree with that. When I was in Greece, I was able to eat everything. Every kind of bread, pita bread, pasta, the phyllo dough, everything, not a problem. But yep, here in the United States, if I eat that, everything's so mass produced. I can actually eat a really good, like sourdough bread that was made right, was left to rise, did the thing naturally the way it's supposed to. I can eat that, but I cannot eat don't go give me a piece of Wonder Bread, on the shelf in the grocery store. But in Greece, when you're, when we're in the stores, there's not like a freaking Kroger or Safeway or Albertsons. They're literally corner stores everywhere where you buy your food. And I think that they don't mass produce like those loaves of bread that you buy in the store are loaves of bread that somebody baked the right way. So yeah, yep, there you go. In Europe, they restrict all those additives, etc. No processed foods, really. And I was fine. My stomach never felt better. I was there for 10 days. I ate everything and didn't have a problem with anything. Someone told me I should be fine there. And I was like, you know what? This is so worth trying because I needed to eat. I needed all my favorite stuff, Greek food, and I was able to eat. I ate gyros. I ate pteropita, which is the phyllo dough cheese with the feta and cheese pie, spanakopita. I ate everything. I ate bread at the dinner table. And I did not have even a single issue with my stomach while I was there. Nothing. And here, I do not do well. Yeah, gyros are, oh my gosh, so good. And the ones in Greece were amazing. So good. Did someone say Chad put his house in his daughter's name? Yeah, someone said that. Does anybody know if that's absolutely a fact? I don't know, but I did hear that. And Viking says, Orly, I tell you, it's been life-changing. My wife, her skin, divine. We both have increased energy. We rarely ever get sick. No indigestion. If you eat beans a couple times a week in some way, that's yeah, so you get those. We so wanted to go to Greece. I'm going again. I'm putting together a trip. And as soon as the pandemic's gone, I'm shooting for next July. So your father-in-law is from Lesbos, Greece. Awesome. Yeah, my dad is from a little village called Nafoktos, and it's on the mainland of Greece. It's on the Ionian side. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful, beautiful place. I went there for the first time ever. And your stepdad's from the island of Crete. Crete is supposed. I want to go to Crete, but everybody says if you go to Crete, just go to Crete. Like, don't go island hopping. Just, it's so big and it's so beautiful, and there's so much to do there. Just stick with Crete. Honestly, okay, so if I could get my wish, I would do 2 channels. I do this crime channel and a travel channel, and I would just travel and go everywhere possible and do both. We'll work on crime and we'll work on travel. And while I'm there, let me do a travel channel. I noticed I was like trying to do some of the travel channels. Anybody know a good travel channel, like a blogger that does a good job traveling everywhere? Because I was looking, and there's a lot of young people that do them, but basically they kind of show themselves. They don't give you like a lot of background on where they're at or what they're doing, like the history, or a good you know, like when you're out, like they have their GoPro and they show themselves swimming in the water and going on the beach and walking with their boyfriend and doing this and that, but they don't like totally talk about the restaurant they're at or the hotel they stayed at or what the things are. So, you know, I could, you know what, Lauren, since I'm always in some places, you know, without the pandemic, I could probably start small. Like I could just go to some of the beach towns in Orange County. I could just start with Southern Oregon. I could just, you know, start with that. Gone with the Winds. That's a good one. Viking, Gone with the Winds travel channel. That's a good one to watch. Okay. WINNS. So my daughter was on Ellen. She wasn't on Ellen. She was in the studio audience. And you know how Ellen has the what's it called? Not Left Untraveled. You know how Ellen has her Christmas show where they give all this stuff away? So she tried to go on Ellen, and they went, and it was a guest host. They took the tickets anyway. And so then she came back home, and they invited her to come back, but they told her it was like some secret, like special that Ellen was doing. It wasn't the Ellen show or whatever. It turned out to be I don't know if you watched it last winter, but they did this primetime special where they gave away to some families that were really in need and gave some really cool stuff. Well, the audience got a lot of stuff too. And one of the things she won was a trip to Iceland, but they haven't used it yet. So I'm like, can I have your trip to Iceland now, please? I just gave you the Peloton, but I don't think it's going to fly. So yeah, so she won that. They won a huge TV. They won a bunch of stuff, a really good espresso machine. And this was just last winter, but just this last year. So she's got that Iceland trip just sitting around waiting for her to take it. Maybe I'll just pay and go with her. Got to go run. Take care. Thanks for staying around and all your help. Much appreciated. We grew up with a small family farm and garden. None of us had food allergies. We could feed our whole family and stayed very busy with chores. No time to get in trouble. It was a great childhood. Oh, that is awesome. That would be awesome. Melanie P. totally was involved. I think she thought her quickie marriage would shield her. Yeah, I'm still thinking something's going to come down on her. And Jennifer Stern, Melanie P. is already a person of interest in the attempt on Brandon's life. The FBI was present at Alex's autopsy, which tells me they're all under investigation, have been. Lisa. Iceland, she can meet Morge. Who's that? Should I know? Should I know who that is? Probably should know. You guys are all going to be like, oh my gosh, you should know. Also, before I forget, please forgive digression. The guy who wrote The Atkins Diet died of a heart attack. The doctor wrote Younger Next Year, who still ate meat, died in his 50s. That's true. MORG3. Carol Johnson agreed. That's why I'm so excited to hear more about her from actual investigators. Yeah, I think there's going to be some interesting stuff. Oh, okay. Is YouTube channel? All right. I will look. Haha. Sorry, y'all. The logo on Larry's shirt was Right Well Control Services. They do plug and abandonment. David Wright, owner. Kay just told me. Right Well Control Service. They do plug and abandonment. David Wright. So was it a zombie kit? Marilyn, was it a zombie or no? Did they have a zombie on it? Water Atkins died of a head injury from a fall. All right, now we got another mystery here with how Atkins died. Is Orly the lawyer still on here? I don't know. Probably. Save more just when you want to laugh. Okay, I'll check it out. Interesting. No zombie. Okay. No, it was not a zombie. Okay, it wasn't a zombie, guys. The shirt Larry wore was not a zombie. Alex pooped his pants before he died, not after. So I say he got poisoned. That makes sense. You know, I mean, your body after you die, when you die, things let loose. But if he was still alive, Orly says, yep, still am sitting on the beach in the clouds. On the beach. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up in a minute here because we're at 2 hours and 12 minutes and I want to go play with my grandson before, he may be taking his nap, or maybe they want me to be quiet so he can take his nap. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Thank you, Marilyn. No zombie. It was obvious to me that Alex was also eliminated by the group, just like Summer called worried before Charles Scott shot Lori, called worried before Alex died. It's projecting and they know it's going down. Yeah, it makes sense. Very much makes sense. Do you think the two Melanies and the Zalima knew about the kids' demise? I think so. I think they knew. I do. Rex, what? Is this true? Rexford used to have an annual zombie parade. Is that true? Really? I'm in full belief that Zalima executed Alex on Chad and Lori's orders. I think so. I think there was something to that, too. I don't know if Melanie Gibb knew. I think they kept her on the outside and someone used her, but definitely Zalima and Melanie P knew. I don't think Melanie Gibb knew either, and I think Melanie Gibb could have wound up being a victim. I really think that maybe she was going to be sacrificed, but then she showed up with David Warwick. Someone threw that out there, and I was like, weird, but never know. Who has a zombie parade each year? Where's we? Is this new? I've never heard people have zombie parades. So when did all this start? Pittsburgh has a zombie feast every year. My hometown does a zombie run too each year. Huh. Interesting. Is that new since Walking Dead is like a thing, or has it always been a thing? Always been a thing. Melanie Gibb was an alibi. That's what Marilyn says. Alibi. Gotcha. I feel bad for David Warwick. His hearing problem. I felt bad. He was treated like dirt from that on the stand. It was not nice at all. Before Walking Dead. Okay. We do the zombie stuff in Southwest PA because George Romero is from the area and filmed the Living Dead movies around the town. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like, hey, this happened here. These movies were filmed. I know. That's what I was asking too, Jackie. Like, what are the praise for? Just so. Orly says, hi, Addie. I'm still on. I'll get in touch with Kathy. Yeah. Agreed on David Warwick. Felt that. He was how he's being treated. Pryor was definitely disrespectful. Definitely disrespect. Really. Rexburg, Donnie Parade's a thing. Well, how about that? How about that? Grandbaby's not here yet. Soon. Glad you're here, but we're almost done, Carrie. But welcome. Glad you're here. All right, you guys, it's 2:15 in. I'm hungry. I want to eat. And I always say that at the end. I'm like, my stomach's telling me it's time to go. Zombies have been around for ages. Well, you can go back and look at everything we talked about and let us know who Harvey is when you figure it out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Viking. Good luck with baby Kathy. I wish you and fam safe, beautiful delivery. Thank you. I will let you guys know. I'll let you know when I'm allowed to let you know. And I thank you, Orly. Thank you for being here, and we'll talk so you can come on and give us some of your insight, being that you are expertise. I love that. Thank you, Jennifer. Zombie walks in Susan 6. Okay, well, there's all this stuff that I had no idea. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a great weekend. And thank you, Addie. Bye, Kenneth in Scotland. All right. Love you guys, too. I will talk to you very soon. All right. Have a great one. Bye. Bye-bye.